Hello? Okay, all right, looks like we're live. Oh my gosh, I tried to schedule it and I don't know, but it wouldn't let me schedule it. So, um, let's just see what happens here. Okay, well, the chat's working. So, all right. Um, all right, I'm excited because I tried to schedule this and it was not scheduling. So, we're just going to go live. No scheduling, and I'll have to fill it all in. So, I'm going to have to count on all of you to like this video, to comment a lot, and to share it with your friends, because I tried to set it up ahead of time so that it would have tags and stuff, but didn't happen. So who's here? Say hello. I see somebody's here. I'm going to get started here in just a couple minutes. It's scheduled for 7:30, and so I don't want to jump the gun on people who are just getting ready and getting situated. And I'm going to, so I'd love to chat with you if you want to say hi. Okay. So tonight we're going to pull cards for every sign. I have this really cute little deck that has all the different astrological signs in it. So I'll shuffle that up and we'll figure out what the order is. So while we're waiting for everybody to get in here, what I did was I spent some time meditating and getting ready and centering myself. So if you'd really like these messages to apply for you tonight, take a couple moments to take a nice, deep, centering breath. Release through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay. I can't believe they won't say hi. Hey, Lisbeth, how's it going? Really, really happy to see you. Cherokee's going to be here soon, and was looking forward to you guys getting to know each other. So I see there are people in the chat box, so be sure and hit the thumbs up and say hi and introduce yourself, because I'm really hoping to connect a little more here with everyone. Yes, she was excited to get to see you. So a couple of things, and thank you for the thumbs up. So what I'm going to do here is I have these cards that have the astrological signs on them. And so we are going to I'm going to, because that would be the royal we, and we're not doing the royal we. I'm going to shuffle them, and then we'll allow spirit to decide what order we will pull the cards out in. So I hope that works for everybody. I'm going to give everybody just a couple more minutes, because I came on a little early. I tried to schedule it, and I had it all set up, and I put the tags in. I had a really nice thumbnail that I spent some time making. And then when I tried to do it, it just wouldn't work. And I was like, oh, darn it. This is why I used to just go live last time and not schedule them. It's been a while. I haven't done a live since, I don't know. I can't even remember. I think I did a live last spring, like a year ago spring, because my computer was on the fritz and I was using someone else's. And other than that, I don't think I've done a live for like a year and a half. So, but here we are, and let's see if it goes well. So I see I have 3 people in the chat. I hope you would give me your name and say hello and hit the thumbs up. And we're going to get started here in just a minute. So how are you feeling today, Elizabeth? Did you have a good day? Okay. Let's see what order we're going to get here. Okay, we're going to start there. All right, so first up, we have Taurus. Okay, yes, I'm slowing down a lot too, but you're a Capricorn rising like me, I think, and we're in our 12th house. And 12th house, man, that's tough. 12th house is tough. Okay, it's just like I want to sleep all day long. So I think I woke up today, literally was up and moving much closer to like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was up way hours before that, but like feeling alert around 2. So hello, everybody, and welcome. If you are going to watch, we're about to pull cards. We're going to start with Taurus. It's going to be random order as selected by Spirit here. And I would love it if you would hit the thumbs up. And more than that, I'd love it if you would say hello and let me know who you are. Hello. Oh, gosh, I don't know how to say that. But I see Dome HP. But thank you. Thank you so much for checking in. Okay, so Taurus, here we go. Let's go. So Taurus, you have guidance. This is spiritual connected guidance. It's a support, signs, love, and direction. It looks, like a compass. And so was the direction for it? It's for action. It is time to take some action, something very important in your life that you've been thinking about. Hi, Sue. How are you? It's good to see you. Dijon. Okay. Thank you. All right. So, Taurus, you have movement, you have perseverance, discipline, motivation, and guidance, support, love, and direction. And so what I'm getting from this, because these are the chakra cards. Okay. And so this guidance, all right. So when I'm trying to make a decision and I'm trying to figure things out, I specifically ask for signs. I will say, show me a sign today that helps me to know if I'm supposed to do this or do that. And one of the things, you can ask for feathers. A lot of people do it and they do show up. But you could, okay, so like one time I'm driving down the road and I look up and there's this big, huge, it's got to be like, I don't know, 6 stories tall sign with Jesus on it and says, "Are you on the right road?" And I was like, oh my God, I'm not. I had to turn around and go back. So just kind of like look around for things that ask for guidance and then just kind of keep oh gosh, okay, so I just heard listen to music. So a lot of times you can get messages in the songs that you're listening to on the radio, random things that people pick up. You see, it's past your bedtime too, huh? Random things that you pick up from people, you're going to hear things and you're going to be like, okay, all right, no, there's my answer. So I was trying today to determine when I should start a project, and Cherokee, who should be here any minute now, was like, "Hey, Brandy, how are you? Oh my God." Cherokee was like, "Oh, so there's this opportune day," and I'm like, "Really?" So now I might have to rethink what I'm doing because that came out of nowhere, and I was asking. Okay, so Taurus, let's get you another piece of guidance here, and then we'll go on. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe you are here. What time is it in Australia? Oh, it's so good to see you. I didn't think you would make it. Okay, so we have the owl. Wisdom, prophecy, and revelation. I pay attention to my inner knowing and secret truths are revealed to me. So that's this guidance. This is your inner compass, Taurus. This is where you're going to know which action to take, what you should be motivated to do. Wisdom, prophecy, revelation. There is more going on than meets the eye. Look beneath the surface to find your spiritual truth. Trust you have helpers in the spiritual realms who are aware of what is happening and sending you messages to help you find your way. You will be able to move through any challenge successfully. Be patient, pay attention. You will recognize the perfect time to make the move. Take the action for the best outcome. You are going to receive clarity in a matter that has been confusing or based on deception. All right, Taurus, that is excellent. I think that was pretty clear. So pay attention to what you feel. Listen to your gut, listen to your thoughts, but ask for the signs and they will be provided. Hello. So, hey, I just y'all, if you will please hit that thumbs up button. It really, really helps the channel out. I super appreciate it. And let's see what we have going on here for who's next. Libra. We have Libra. The scales of Libra. All right, Libra. What's going on with Libra? What is the message and the guidance? What chakras need to be kind of paid attention to? What is happening for Libra? Libra, you have Will. That's not short for William, although the turtle could be named William, and that would be fun. Hey, Cherokee. Oh, okay. You know what? I tried to start one. Did it go? Oh, that's so frustrating. Cherokee is in the other waiting room. Can you leave a message there that I'm on another live chat? I couldn't get it to turn on, and maybe I did, and I didn't realize it. I would appreciate that. So this says will, expression, assertiveness, self-control, and direction. This is throat chakra. Expression, assertiveness, self-control, and direction. You know, assertiveness and self-control just really feel like two different things, right? And so I'm feeling from this that there's a need to really keep things in balance. I think the assertiveness and the self-control comes from, I know what it is I want. I know where I'm going. I'm heading in that direction. And I am not going to be swayed by what other people say. I'm not going to let other people to get in the way. Hey, Cheyenne, how are you? So glad you're here. Gosh, the whole fam's here. Yeah, it's like, know what direction, and slow and steady. When I see the tortoise, right, he's slow and steady. He's not moving super fast, but also he's in this desert. And the desert tells me that there aren't really a lot of distractions right now. If you really focus on where it is you're headed, there shouldn't be a lot of things, you know, like that squirrel energy of, oh my gosh, you know, I don't know what's going on. 25 to 1 in the morning here. Oh, wow. Are you also in Australia? 25 to 1 in the morning. Woo! Thanks for staying up with me. Oh my gosh. No, it's 11:30 in a.m. in Australia. So wait, Sue, where the heck are you? 25 to 1. Are you in, you're in France. Or Europe anyway, right? France, maybe. Okay, so we are maybe England. So you have Libra, you have expansion, vision, and flying high. That's really interesting because when I look at a tortoise, he's very grounded. I reach new heights with courage and grace. And then you have the dove, peace, reassurance, resolution. Peace rises gently from within my heart, and my path is blessed with grace. This is taking the higher perspective, keeping the higher view, knowing where it is that you want to go because you're choosing where you want to go. You're not allowing someone else to choose. You're listening to your heart space. You're listening really through the heart space is your connection to spirit, and that is going to get you to where it is you want to go. So, okay, hi Sue, UK. All right, so that would be a thing to really to find the peace within. And maintain your vision. All right. Okay, so we're moving on, and we have Aries. Aries is next. So, Aries. All right. So, yeah, Sue, that was a great card you got in that reading, right? It was like, oh my gosh. Okay, so Sue and Cherokee both commented on last week's videos and got special cards pulled for them this week. All right. So Lisbeth too. All right. So Aries, sun, moon, rising. What is the information? What is the guidance that we can give for Aries, sun, moon, and rising? So, well, hi Denise. How are you? We really do have the whole family here. Oh gosh, I've lost your name already. The DHF. What is your sun sign? I'm pretty familiar. And Denise, I don't know your sun, moon, and rising either. All right, so we have for you, Aries, we have the lion. And I just heard that song, and you're going to hear me roar. Who sings that? Somebody put it in the chat. I know you know it. Yeah, anyway. So we have intuition, knowing, and sensing, and trust. This is gut instincts, but this is like knowing when to speak up and when to go for it. If y'all would hit the thumbs up, I'd really appreciate that. That's very helpful when you do that. So, all right, gut instincts. Gut instincts for Aries. I feel like Aries really has been taking some hits. Katy Perry, thank you, Cherokee. I knew somebody would tell me. That was a lot of work to get to this one. So you have the Pelican, abundance, centering yourself and making choices. This is really listening to your gut, knowing what it is that needs to happen, understanding where it is that you are working from. It says you have the innate ability to attract many things into your world, so you can afford to be choosy. And so the lion, right, is representative of the energy of so Leo, right, is this represented by the sun, and so it's very attractive energy. So balance your need to fly high with diving beyond the superficial into the deeper aspects and look beneath the surface. That's the Pelican. So abundance and centering yourself and making choices, following your gut and your intuition, you will know. You will know what it is you need to do. And now I'm going to disappear out of camera so I can pick up all those cards. It's like 52 card pickup here. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay. All right. So who's up next? We have Gemini. The twins. Okay, so Gemini, right? Gemini, boy, that eclipse that we had. So we had at 4:30 this morning here. So that eclipse is a big letting go for everybody. I can't even tell you guys how much that eclipse is going to pushing out and clearing out space in everyone's life in order to allow opportunities to come in, because the North Node in Gemini says, what are you curious about? What do you want to know? Where are you going? What are you headed for? Right. And so that is an opportunity to really release. It's a big release, especially for Gemini. It's a big release of what you're going to have to let go of in order to clear space for where you're going next. And where you're going next is really, it's like you have options. You have so many options. And right now, this energy for everybody is so filled with opportunity, and you're going to have to make some choices and decisions for yourself in order to get there. It's action time. It's like all the pieces you need, all the stuff you need is right there. And I don't remember which sign I said this to, but I was doing when I was meditating on the energy of this eclipse, what I saw was the Home Depot truck backing up and dropping off all these building materials, and it's like you have everything you need. What do you want to build? What do you want to build? Hey, Kristen. Oh, Christian. Sorry. I was gonna move the computer closer so I could actually read it, but okay. So you're Cancer, and you don't know your rising sign. Okay. Wow. So who are we missing? Somebody get Jeff on the somebody go get Jeff. That's funny. Okay, so here we go. We have for you, Gemini. You're going to take an action also, but it's going to be based in love and loyalty. You're going to take some action regarding your love life. What feels right? I mean, this heart is the green of the heart chakra is really about. Okay, I just heard being loyal to your heart. All right, so this isn't necessarily about making a choice that is loyal to be loyal. This is about being loyal to your heart and what it is you really want and where it is you're going to go. So that movement, that perseverance, that discipline, this is the discipline of choosing what is best for you. And also, with that eclipse happening there's an opportunity that some of you will be ending serious relationships, and you can do it in a loving way. You don't have to burn the house down on your way out. Wow. Okay. And some of you are going to do that anyway. Wow. And I know that because first I saw a house burning, and when I said you don't have to burn the house down, it just got to be bigger, and then look, you got the dragon. So I think on the way out, some people are really going to be having their say. It is safe for you to be powerful. You can be powerful and kind, good, humble, and gracious. And this card says kindness and benevolence. You don't need to burn the house down. There are things I know, Gemini, sometimes like when you're upset and you can get on a roll, and nobody can get on a roll quite as good as an air sign. I think the only one that maybe could give you a run for your money might be an Aquarius. So yeah, it's okay to be kind on the way out the door, but at the same token, it is necessary that you do not let somebody talk you out of what you know is best for you. Okay. All right. Who is next? We have Pisces. Okay. I'm going to go down deep into the emotional waters here. Oh, all right. So see there, Jeff's involved. He'd rather watch AJ anyway, I know. Okay. So Pisces, deep into the emotional waters. You have respectability. This one wants to hang too. Oh, gosh. And I know why. Okay, so respectability. This is self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, and fulfillment. This is the solar plexus. This is self-confidence. This is going for what you know is really important. And here we have personal boundaries and choices, empowerment, and authenticity. This is you standing in your power fully. And I want to encourage you, if you're not feeling powerful, just try practicing using some power stances. You know, there's the victory power stance. You could stand with your feet hip width apart and do that. You can also do the mountain pose, where you stand in your power and you throw your shoulders back and you hold that pose and you work on feeling this, because there is something that you are nurturing. There is this sense of, they both say empowerment, by the way. They both are talking about you nurturing your empowerment and your growth and your knowing who you are and going to where it is that you need to go. And so Pisces, it's really easy to overgive, right? And so this is the part where you define what is your safe place and where it is that you need to be, that makes you feel safe and protected. And you make choices that are for you. Okay, yeah. Wow. Big time. So we have the moth, and the moth says sensitivity and boundaries. Turn to the light. I focus on the light. And this is the light within, and this is your light of empowerment. And you need to trust your instincts. Trust your instincts. You may not be able to see exactly where to go, but trust your instincts. I'm missing something there. Who's dancing? Oh, I'm a Pisces moon. Is Christian? Christian is a Pisces moon too? Yeah. And so especially when we're talking about the emotional energy of the moon, and she looks like she's holding the moon. This sensitivity. And so Christian, as you are when you're hurt, this is the part where you are assertive and self-disciplined, knowing how you express this. This is where you don't burn down the house on the way out. At the same time, you set your healthy boundaries. You're like, nope, this space right here, I own this space, and I don't have to give in to others. So then we have Aquarius. Speaking of speakers, people who can speak their mind. All right, so Aquarius. How many do we have any Aquariuses there in the chat? I think we have some. I think we have a lot of Capricorn energy here, but do we have any Aquariuses? I can't remember. Mom is an Aquarius? Oh, Aquarius rising. I was like, wait, what? Did you change your birthday and I didn't notice? All right, Aquarius rising. That's funny because, all right, so that is a, I must have never made you mad. All right, Aquarius. Wow, interesting. Okay, so Lion again, the gut instinct, following your intuition. But this card that came out is the sound card. It's the it's music, silence, rhythm, and vibration. And so this is about opening your throat chakra, which is so funny because we were just talking about how Aquarius could speak up. So vibrational energy really feels like you have the ability to affect the energy around you through your own personal vibrational energy. So the tone that you use affects the energy in the room. So if you use a soft tone, it's a soft energy. If you lay down the law in that stern voice, then the law is laid down in that stern voice. So whatever the voice, so you using your vocal cords, you actually control the energy in the room. Cheyenne. Let's start with when were you born, and at least we can get your sun sign. So, and I also feel like listening to music will raise your own personal vibrational energy if you're feeling a little down or stressed out. It's so funny because it says silence with sound, and I was thinking sometimes silence speaks louder than words. Oh, Cheyenne, Cherokee's got you. Okay. So we have the Condor, hope, unexpected success, and sacred alliances, and the grasshopper. And the grasshopper to me really reminds me of the energy of the Fool. It's the willing to take the wow, it's breakthrough, advancement, good fortune. It's taking that leap of faith. So I think you're going to know in your gut when is the right time to make a move that brings in some success, which is lovely. Pay attention to the vibe around you. Pay attention to the energy that you are picking up, because I really think that you are going to, how a bass resonates. It's like you can feel it. And I think you're going to know when is the right time to step up and say what needs to be said. And so the affirmations on that is I accept life and I thrive, and my progress is swift and effortless. That does not suck. Okay, who's next? Ooh, Capricorn. If you are a Capricorn, raise your hand. The whole room raises its hand practically. Is there anyone here who is not Capricorn? All right, let's see what we get here for Capricorn. Other than the fact that we're all dragging a little right now. Right? KA is, and Elizabeth, and Cherokee is got a lot of energy there, and Cheyenne is, Brandy is, and who am I missing? Sue, are you also Capricorn? I can't remember. I feel like the answer on that is yes. Denise, yes. Okay, so All right, Capricorn, this is interesting. Are you ready? You have a love card. You have relationships, intimacy, freedom, acceptance, and trust. The best way to have a very amazing relationship with someone else is when you have a very amazing relationship with yourself. This is about you loving yourself, accepting yourself, and trusting yourself, trusting your intuition. That freedom, that is not necessary to have an eclipse. So it's possible that it could be freedom, like as in leaving a relationship, but it feels like the freedom to be who you are in a relationship is so important. And so having to, in order to, okay, so we teach people how to treat us. And so if we're like, I know who I am, I know where my warts are, I know where the wrinkles are, I know where the things are that, you know, maybe we're not so thrilled with, right? But I also know that it doesn't matter. I am really amazing, right? And so when you define for yourself that you are amazing, and even though there's this skeleton in the closet over here, or there's this uncomfortable little thing over there, but you decide for yourself that this is important and this is who I am, and there's a need for people to really accept that, because if they can't accept that, then they're not going to vibrate that sounds, again, they're not going to vibrate in the same level, and so then it's hard to have a relationship with this. So this is an acceptance of yourself first. And what I have learned is that when you fully accept yourself, then accepting everybody else's humanity is super easy. You're like, oh yeah, no, just run around being human, you know. And so that's how that goes. And so this is an opportunity to develop intimacy by being authentically you, but it starts with the intimacy with yourself, like being really comfortable with who you are, and trusting that the right match will come along. Although some of you may have already acquired that, right? All right, so let's see here. Okay, so expansion, vision, flying high. I reach new heights with courage and grace. It takes a lot of courage to really know yourself intimately and to allow other people in to know you intimately. But that grace, that's that grace for yourself as you wobble around. And then you have dove, peace, reassurance, and resolution. Peace rises gently from within my heart, and my path is blessed with grace. So this is grace in both of these cards. It's about having grace for yourself and for being human, for all the little things that are in there for you, that are about you. They are not there to stop you from being in a relationship, and they are there because they're part of your unique DNA. They're part of what makes you you, and you will find people that will appreciate that too. And that doesn't necessarily mean in a love relationship, although it certainly looks like it when it says relationship, but it could be a business partnership. It could be a combination of some sort. And, then it becomes really important to be willing to have each other's back. Okay. Oh, who are we pulling for? We've got Virgo. All right, Virgo. What's up with Virgo? Inspiration, ideas, sparks, conceptions, and impulse. Okay, yeah, no. All right, so Virgo, if you have been paying attention, I know I've been paying attention. There's been this energy for like the last month or so where it is so apparent to me that you guys are on this journey of innovation in the career sector. For so many of you, it's like maybe you couldn't find the job you wanted, but you knew. You knew that you were capable of creating and manifesting for yourself, and you started taking the direction. Now, if you haven't figured that out yet, now it's time to figure that out, right? So we have the idea, spark, conception, and impulse. There's something really big happening here for you. It really is. So that is amazing. Let's get a little more on that. They're listening to divine spark of information, so get out in nature and go for a walk and listen. And the more time you spend in nature, I think the more you're going to be able to pick this up. So you have belief, sweet reward, and productivity. Believe in yourself. You are capable of more than you realize. Take your interests and passions seriously as you commit time and energy to their development and expression. When you live as your true self, doing work that has meaning for you, you are helping more beings than you realize. Your inner light has positive, contagious effect, and it lights up the lives of those around you. And you have crane, long-term plans, devotion, and soulmates. And I feel like if there, whatever this inspirational project is, you are going to find the right partnership. That partnership could be a financial partnership. It could be someone that works with you in the creative aspect of it, or it could just be that your long-term partner is really supportive of this idea and says, no, you know what? You should go for it. You can do this. So, that would be amazing. I'm telling you, Virgo, the drought for you is over. You guys have been struggling. Okay, here we go. Now we have Cancer. Here you go, Denise. I think it's just you and me. And is there anyone else in here with Cancer placements? Anybody know if they have Cancer placements? Let's see what there is for Cancer. Cancer. Well, hello. South Node in Cancer. Wow, you're either 12 years younger or 12 years older than me. Nope, 18. Oh, it takes 18 years, so it's 9. Of course, you could be 18. Well, 27. All right, so here we go. Visualization, Brad and Denise. Visualization. This is, what do you want to create? What are you going for? What are you trying? Okay, so Brad, South Node in Cancer is moving away from, your destiny is in the Capricorn area. So make sure you check out that Capricorn. What's going on in those planets in Capricorn right now? Okay, yeah, so that's 27. I can't do math, but yes, 27. That would be right. Okay, so visualization. South Node is, destiny is the North Node. So that means your North Node's in Capricorn. So all this crap that's been going on, Brad, for the last year was designed to get you to where it is that you're supposed to be headed, in the direction you're supposed to be headed in. So really important. So visualizing for you, Denise, and any other Cancers that are watching this now or later, visualizing is using your imagination to focus. Okay, so right now, this is such fertile ground, and whatever you visualize, so if you visualize failure, I can guarantee you will accomplish your visualization. Don't do that. So focus on what you want, not on what you don't want. All those fears, all those nagging doubts, all those things that spin around in your head and keep you up, you have to let them go, because if you give them too much energy, you will create them. So instead, no, I'm headed for success. I know I am headed for success. I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going, and I may not know exactly every step along the way, but I know where I'm headed, and be open to spirit finessing. Be a little flexible for how it goes, but don't lose sight of what it is. And I heard something really interesting. I was listening to Nicholas Ashbaugh, and he said something about the more people you tell what your dream is, and you start getting their input, the further you get away from what it is that spirit inspired you with. And so keeping your your focus and your imagination, your ideas to yourself, mostly by journaling and keeping them on paper. So you're keeping that close where you're going, and instead of, like sharing out the big picture. I know a lot of, tell everybody what it is you're going to do so you can manifest it. Well, not right now. Right now, it's really being in connection with spirit and manifesting that direction. And you have the turkey. Confidence, harvest, and good things ahead. I strut my soul stuff in the world with confidence and charisma. Know what it is that you want and be willing to focus on it and allow yourself to feel confident that you will accomplish that. And literally right now, the ground is so fertile. I have no doubt you will. I have no doubt. Okay, who's up next? We have Leo. Any Leo energy in the chat right now? Do we have Leo anywhere? So, Jeff is a Leo rising. Oh, hey, John, how are you? Yes, I was looking at you, John. Just looking at you, kid. All right, so Leo energy. Okay, Leo. What do we have for Leo? Sun, moon, rising. Brad, how do you know that you're not just a couple years younger than me? Just the fact that I have kids that are older than you. All right. But I had them when I was like 2. Okay. All right, Leo. Well, there you go. Self-esteem. This is you. This is you stepping into your magical power of who you are. Self-love, self-worth, and pride. There's a Leo term. So really stepping up for yourself. Hey, Jen, if you guys haven't hit the thumbs up, I would really love for you to help me out that way. So confidence, self-love, self-worth, and pride. I feel like you've been kind of taking a hit and you're struggling a little, like, ooh, I didn't see that coming. There is a need to really throw your shoulders back and look yourself in the mirror and go, but wait a minute, I'm Leo. I'm Leo. And I know who I am, and I am capable. And I think Leo risings struggle a little bit more feeling that confidence, whereas a Leo sun definitely has a lot more of that energy. But that confidence that comes from Leo is because they draw and attract people and opportunities to them. And so when you're not feeling that confidence, then you're blocking your superpower of bringing things in. So it becomes really important that you maintain that energy of, I know that I can create for myself and attract to myself whatever it is I want. And confidence is really, it's everything. Everything. I think confidence is like one of the most sexiest things in the whole world to begin with, and everybody should try to cultivate it. But when it comes to Leo, when their confidence is shaken, then they become like the cowardly lion in The Wizard of Oz, and that was hard to watch. It's always hard to watch. Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. You have the beetle. You have the beetle, which is amazing, actually. It says progress, co-creation, and accomplishment. I am empowered to build a legacy of love and thrive in a sacred community. This is you knowing who you are and what you're worth, and only allowing into your life those things that support that. There are others who can help you. So be sure to attract in. I'm always in the right place at the right time with the right people and the right opportunities. That's a very attractive energy. So use that to draw people in. So I'm going to say that again. I'll say it slower. I'm always in the right place at the right time with the right people and the right opportunities. Use that as a mantra to remember that you are capable. You are more than capable of drawing to you what it is that you need in order to manifest what it is that you're trying to manifest. People like to stand in the energy of the sun, right? Well, maybe not vampires, but who wants vampires in their life anyway? Okay, maybe you, Cheyenne, but the rest of us really don't. Okay, let's see who's next. Scorpio. All right. Well, thank you, Brad. Okay. All right. Yes, I love the Christmas movies, Elizabeth. Oh my God. I don't have a TV for a reason. I don't want one. But on my computer, I have a channel that lets me watch the Hallmark channels. And I treat myself to that about once a week. Okay, so Scorpio. Energy of Scorpio. Scorpio, what do you need to know? Oh, Scorpio, Scorpio has been on such a journey. Oh my gosh, it's been amazing to watch. I'm not surprised that you have such a book. Okay, so you have 3 that came out, but look at this. First off, it's the throat chakra. It is finding your voice. It is speaking up. Like, I feel like Scorpio has been considering and thinking and healing and understanding themselves and finding their sense of self-worth. And with the sun and Sagittarius that is in that house of what you value, and self-worth is one of them. And now I think finally it is this energy of allowing you to find the right words. But these are Scorpio superpowers right here. Okay, you're a very intuitive sign. Trust, insight, awareness, and guidance, and perspective, truth, knowledge, and clarity. This is trusting your inner knowing and being willing to speak up and speak your truth. So cool. Really so cool. All right. Oh, you know what? I'm looking at Jen's comment, only it's a comment that popped up. She's watching one of my videos and I'm missing half comments here. Scorpio moon. Okay. Scorpio moon drives you nuts. Cherokee's a Scorpio moon. So why does Scorpio moon drive you nuts? I'm actually very curious on that. Yes, Lisbeth, you are having an awakening of those areas and those chakras. So using a really good meditation to help open and align your chakras. Oh my gosh, I stumbled onto Steve Noble's channel, The Soul Matrix, like 2 weeks ago. And I cannot tell you how much I really find so much in his stuff. So check him out. He's on YouTube. Cherokee, Elizabeth lives out in California, just so you know. Okay. You have the parrot. Talk about throat chakra. You have the parrot. It says pleasure, fun, connection. I am vibrant, playful, and free. The parrot, chatters, speaks up, has fun. This is, gosh, so not only is it speaking your truth, but it's also being willing to speak the intensity of the Scorpio moon. Okay, that makes sense. Well, hello, Jennifer. Nice to see you. Okay, so pleasure, fun, and connection. A great way to connect with people is by lightening it up a little bit, right? And it's that intensity, that energy of intensity that Scorpio has. Yeah. So finding the fun, finding the joy. And then you have, okay, so this is all purpley, like the third eye chakra there, right? It says shift, optimism, and spontaneity. I am strength and I am sweetness. Shift the vibration of your thoughts and your words, music, or other sounds you make each day so that they nourish you. Give yourself permission to change your mind and your direction based on what is happening. That's following your intuition, right? You can protect yourself by listening to your instincts. You know how to bring out the best in people and yourself by connecting with your beautiful soul. Balance the surge of activity with some divine downtime of deep stillness and rest, right? Scorpio, you need that time. So give sweetly to yourself. It's hard to always be in the up energy, right? And so one of the ways to manage that, to find that balance, is by giving yourself, scheduling it in, like taking Sundays off, or when you get home from work, maybe take a longer ride home, or sit in the car for a few minutes and gather your thoughts before you have to go in, right? And then you have the cicada, and this is knowing. This is knowing when it is time. So it's timing, protection, and emergence. My sense of timing and harmony is in harmony with the universe. You can protect yourself by taking sanctuary in a safe place. And this might be the inner place in your heart, and you'll know when you need it. And healing requires patience. So, there is a time to be out there and having fun, and there is a time to withdraw, and there's the shifting back and forth in between, and it's how you're going to bring this balance into your life that you really need here. So speaking up when you need space, speaking up when you want to have fun, and trusting your intuition that you will know when you need it. And if you need it, don't push yourself beyond that. Be willing to give that to yourself. We all need to be taking really good care of ourselves. We have another eclipse coming in just 2 weeks. And this one is happening at the Galactic Center. And it's in Sagittarius. And I think we're at Sagittarius, right? That's all that's left. Yep, Sagittarius. And so, this is going to be some powerful energy happening here. And it's happening in the South Node. The South Node is moving away from. So an eclipse always releases, but it's a new moon. So that makes it really interesting being at the South Node, right? And so you have this energy of needing to release and let go, in order to create space for the seeds of that you're going to plant of intention in the galactic center. So this is why I say, right now, you will manifest what you decide to manifest. So choose wisely. Choose wisely what you're going to manifest. It makes a big difference. Okay? All right, let's get a card for Sagittarius. We got Sagittarius here in the house. Boundaries, yes. Boundaries is what I'm talking about. Nice, healthy boundaries. Okay, Sagittarius. Yeah. So, what a shock. So this is third eye, and this is crown chakra. That Sagittarius is aiming for the center of the galaxy doesn't even surprise me. So interconnection, expansion, oneness with light, the divine connection in your dreams. Messages, signs, symbols, and guidance. Like, I have a feeling, Sagittarius, you're going to have some very, very busy nights, and you're not going to be that rested. And fortunately, the sun is shining on you, so you have a little bit more energy from that. But it is going to be very, very busy going on. Venus isn't in Sag yet. Venus is still in Scorpio and won't get to Sag until, I want to say, like the 15th. So, your personal Venus is in Sag. Sorry. Yes, your Venus is in Sag. Sorry. Got confused for a second there. And so listening and paying attention to your dreams. Asking before you go to sleep for messages and guidance to be brought to you while you're sleeping. Setting the intention to get the guidance, because right now you can. Okay. Wow. So we have the Mayfly. Quickening, opportunity, say yes, and the Parrot, pure pleasure, fun, and connection. have to tell you, when I see the Mayfly, I feel like it's a timing card. And I'm looking at the back here and it doesn't say anything about timing, but to me, it feels like a timing card. So this, whatever this is, I feel like when you get to, oh, and that makes sense because you'll be in May, I believe we have the full moon in Sagittarius happening. And so, or there's a connection to the full moon we had in Sagittarius to start. And there's a part of the cycle is happening right now. So it feels very much like there's some timing around this. And so it could have been that that's really setting things up. But I have a feeling like over the course of the next 6 months, you will see a milestone in whatever it is that you plant your seeds of intention on at this time. So, okay, I am going to open up for questions. And what do we have? Yeah, well, I thought it'd be about half an hour and we have 40 minutes. So step right on up. Give me some questions. What do you guys want to know for yourself personally? I have a range of cards here. Hopefully we can find something that will give us an answer that you would like. So be sure to hit the thumbs up if you haven't already done so. I really appreciate you guys chattering it up in there. Jennifer, we have Leo and Aquarius rising. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Jennifer, I have the same kind of thing going on. I have Cancer and Capricorn. So when you're across the zodiac from each other, I feel like it brings in balance, right? I feel like there's this real energy of balance that comes from that. And one side really feeds the other side. And so I kind of like it. So you don't have to wait your turn, Cherokee. Go ahead. I'm sure your mom's dying to know what you're going to ask. Oh, hey there, Jen. I thought you were here earlier and but your notification from the video showed up. Right, Jen? So Jennifer, as opposed to Jen, right? When I feel very balanced in a lot of ways. And, I don't always get enough credit for that from other people. Yeah, I know what you're asking about, Cherokee. I just wanted to see if you had the guts to do it. So anybody have a personal question that you want to ask? I would. Oh, you are in Michigan also. Wow. Oh, welcome home. Wait, welcome home from Michigan. Safe travels. Jennifer, are you here in Michigan too? Because the majority of the people on here right now are currently in Michigan, although we do have Australia. I think Sue checked out. I think she did because it was the middle of the night for her. I think she left. Not really 100 on that. So yes. Okay. So KA. This is so powerful that this is going on in your chart. That is huge. Do you know? Okay, so if you know what degree of rising you are at, then there's just a lot happening in general right now because Mercury is in Sagittarius and Venus is getting ready to go there, and things are going to really be very active and busy over the next 2 weeks. So yeah, very powerful energy going out from there. All right, Jennifer. Well, we are a Michigan tribe here. Oh, so okay, all right, let's go. Jennifer wants to know about love. We'll go ahead and do that. And then Brandy, for some reason, there we go. You didn't want to show your message, and I don't know why. So Christian is looking for career guidance. Cheyenne is looking for health. You are looking for career. Brandy, I saw something recently when I was doing a reading, and I remember thinking that you were up for some kind of a promotion or raise. Hey, Amanda, how are you doing? So, but I'll take a look at that. So let's go ahead, Jennifer Renshaw. Let's So here's my thing about love. My thing about love is that when we love ourselves, then we know, then we attract in the same energy. So it's always, if you heal yourself, if you are really comfortable with who you are, then you bring in the right relationship. And so what I'd kind of like to do for that is I'd like to take a look at what areas that you could work toward. That needs just to maybe a little bit more of your own personal attention, so that you are prepping yourself for somebody. Because so there's teachers and there's students. We're all teaching each other stuff. We're all learning from each other, right? But when I'm in a relationship with somebody, I don't want to be in a teacher-student relationship. Personally, I've done that now and I really didn't enjoy it. I want to be in a relationship where I am equally matched, right? So let's just look at some guidance. Okay, so wow. Oh my God. So Jennifer, you're in really good shape. I gotta tell you. So first card out is this healing card of the Six of Swords. This is releasing and letting go of baggage. It feels like baggage, things that didn't serve you, and then you throwing your wand, kind of like Cupid's arrow, up into the air and hoping to bring in. But see, this is the Empress, and the Empress is the Queen of Cups. She's emotionally stable and intuitive. She is the Queen of Wands, creative and able to manifest and grow. She is the Queen of Pentacles, able to nurture and manifest and grow. In fact, the Queen of Pentacles reminds me of the Empress in so many ways. And she's the Queen of Swords, clarity of thought and mind and knowing which direction you want to go. And so by allowing yourself to heal, by allowing yourself to get out there and start living life in the way that you want to, because when we do things that we like to do, then we meet people who also like to do those kinds of things. That is when you start to embody the fullness of who you are, and you become complete. And then you have a soulmate coming. So we have the soulmate card of the Six of Cups, and victory, the Six of Wands, and strength. But this strength is the lion laying down with the lamb, right? Knowing when to be gentle and when to be strong, and having healthy boundaries. So knowing who you are, knowing what's important to you is going to make all the difference. It really is. Okay, I'm missing so much chat. Yes. I love this. A few offers, but I turn them away because they're not right. I love that because those were very empowering cards. So that looks good. Okay, so Cherokee. So Cheyenne and health. I gotta say, we haven't talked in so long. I have no idea what we're talking about here. So I'm gonna do the best I can. Thank you, Cherokee, for the thumbs up. You're welcome, Jennifer. Okay, so, and I'm going to have to go back because I feel like I'm missing a lot of the chat. But let's do this first. Focus on Cheyenne's health here. What are we looking at here? Okay. So I don't remember everything. My brain has been mushy. I feel like Cheyenne, are you? God, I hate to ask this. Cheyenne, are you pregnant? I feel like I know that, but I'm not really sure. But what I see here is I see the 9 of Autumn. That's 9 months. Pentacles. That would be manifesting something. And I see the King of Summer, and I feel like the baby's coming in the summer. And this Ace of Swords says, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It is important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas should be implemented. With a very not fun infection. Oh, you're doing a few weeks. Okay, so this King of Summer says to watch out that you don't get pregnant again in the summer. A romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart and getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. So, the King of Cups is very emotionally balanced and loving and kind. So, so the Ace of Winter, Ace of Winter, it's not winter until December 21st, just so you know. And I feel like the ace, that feels like right there, right? Yeah, but honestly, I've had such a crazy year, I can't remember anything. So this King of Summer is very interesting, and I'm not really sure what he's trying to say, other than that you have a very supportive, loving husband. But this Nine of Autumn says, reward for all your hard work, being happily and successful, and cherishing your alone time. So yes, I'm thinking we have another. Capricorn joining the fam. Okay, so that's my guess. But there we go. Okay, so career advice for Christian is next. Let's go with this. And then Elizabeth, we'll take a look at yours. And if somebody else had a question, I've lost it in the chat, and so you would need to put it in again, please. So I've got KA, are you still with us? And did you have a question? Because I missed it totally if you did. And I'm pretty sure Sue went to bed because it would now be like 2:30 in the morning her time. And I'm sure she has to work tomorrow. Okay, Christian. What advice do we have for Christian to bring abundance into his life? Oh, God. I shouldn't laugh, but I know that Brandy's going to laugh when she sees that card. Okay. Is Christian still here? Because I remember having a conversation with Christian once several years ago where he talked about wanting to use music to heal. And this card says you have the power to heal and help the world. You have the power to heal and help the world. And so when you choose what you invest your time and your energy into, and then you have attracting, not chasing. Anyone or anything that you chase after will run the other way. And so the power of attraction is that, what do you want to do? What do you want to create? What do you want to manifest? And then really focusing in on that. That's that visualizing energy would be very helpful, because you have blackout distractions. So this is the card that Mom's going to laugh about. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. It is time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. So I feel like not focusing in on what it is that you're trying to create, but whatever it is that you dream of creating, you can create by focusing on it, like actually putting the effort and being determined and chasing down that dream. Because right now it's about chasing down dreams. And with the North Node in your sun sign, you have so much potential energy over the next 8 months to 12 months maybe to really get a lot done. And so, focusing on it and applying that energy. Okay. All right, Denise, I see that. I'll check on that. So, Lizbeth, I think you were next on my list. Oh, no. Brandy had a career question, and then Lizbeth. Okay. Okay. Marina, you have the gratitude list. Counting your blessings and feeling grateful for what you already have helps you to center your heart instead of fixating on worries of your mind. What and who you are grateful for right now, focus on the gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of this universe. And so again, this is that attracting, that chasing energy. When you start recognizing what is already working, it starts putting you in a higher vibrational energy, so you attract in what you want. And so you have obstacles are being lifted. Beautiful. This is St. Michael. You can ask him to help you lift and cut cords of the sense of lack. I did a lot of healing work this summer, and one of the things that we really worked on was cutting cords around the energy of feeling financially in lack. And so all of your good personal work and your positive energy shift has overcome previous obstacles, and blocks are being lifted. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure the flow of abundance continues. And so this is again that the more you look around and you recognize what is working and you focus on that instead of what's not working, then you keep that flow of abundance open. And then you take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind what is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. And I know that I can feel the energy zinging off of that. So that was probably what you were really looking for. Okay, so Lisbeth, what's going on? And so we'll do Lisbeth, and then we'll do Denise. And again, if anybody asks for something up in the chat, I missed it. So come on and put it down in the bottom again so I can see it. Well, Lisbeth, raise or promotion. Congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is the result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. So whatever you are working on, whatever your intuition is leading you toward, whatever it is that you've been focusing on, and I know you've got some ideas percolating, you seem like you are on the right track and to keep heading in that direction. But listen to your intuition, because if it tells you to zig, then zig. If it tells you to zag, then zag. You're welcome, Brandy. All right. So Denise, you are being encouraged to consistently save. You have savings. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is okay. Wow. And you have the same, this was the energy I was feeling before with Brandy. This is what I was working through. Okay. So this is part of your self-care path. So even if it's like $5 a week and you say, I won't miss this, and you set it aside, then you start telling yourself that you have more than enough. I always have more than enough, and there's always more on the way. I always have more than enough, and there's always more on the way. Okay, hey, Kay, I will get to that next. Okay, but you have severed the vows of poverty. Dear one, there is no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty. This full moon is perfect to work with for that, right? It's about the big release, the big letting go, the clearing of space. And so asking St. Michael to come in and sever the vows of poverty in this lifetime, in any lifetime that you've ever had. So across all timelines and all lifetimes, I ask to sever the vows of poverty. I'm clearing space because I know that I always have more than enough and there's always more in the way, and I am abundance. I am abundance. So ask for the vows to be severed across all timelines and all lifetimes, the vows of poverty. So for instance, in a previous lifetime, you may have been a nun. And so you know, that was a vow of poverty, or it could have been anything, right? So, and then just really look yourself in the eye and truly believe it. I am abundance in all forms. I always have more than enough, and there's always more on the way. It is a very powerful statement. I know that for me personally, a couple of years ago, I didn't know I was going to pay for my last semester of college. And so I acted as though I was. So I signed up for classes. I made my work schedule around going to school, and I needed $3,200. And that year for Christmas, my clients gave me $3,400 in bonus. So I always have more than enough, and there's more on the way, right? I had enough to pay for my classes and my books, and I still had $200 extra. I always have more than enough, and there's always more on the way. And I said that every day, but more than saying it, I acted like I knew it to be true. I just knew it to be true. And so that's how you get there, is just really, truly believing in it. So, all right. So that's Denise. And now KA. Still here. To finance my dream, I need to sell land. Oh, and they don't want to sell. Maybe I need to be open to other ways of financing this dream. Okay, so land ownership is really hard to work around. And to be honest, an earth sign having land is really helpful to feeling stable. And so I would say, yes, be open and flexible, but let's just see if we can get some guidance on that. I feel like if you, again, you say, like whatever it is that you're trying to finance on this dream, start doing the stuff that lays the groundwork, because you know you're going to have the money. And you don't necessarily have to know where the money is coming from. You can say, I know that I'm getting this money. I know it's coming in. I am completely confident in that. And so you start acting as if you already have it, and be open to where it comes from. That is not helpful. So, you will be fine. Okay. You have conscious consumer. You have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you need to invest in fair trade, organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only what you need. And I think it's the you live simply and purchase only what you need. So where can you cut back expenses to try to manage some of that? You know, not going back to work. Okay, but where can you cut? But here's the thing. You have words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing positively positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is what you attract to yourself. But you have successful funding. So whatever it is, the opportunity is going to be financed. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. So yes, I would say be open to other ideas and start seeding the ground for it. Hi, Ashley. How you doing? Welcome. If you have a question, now's the time to ask. Okay, so Amanda, are you next? I came here because I got my charger. If you have time to pull some cards, if I should continue to confront my family. Okay. Okay, so, confronting your family. I guess the question becomes, does confronting them help you heal? Because I know that for me personally, I have found that people aren't always around. So my mom has already passed, and I could never have the conversation with her that I needed to have to heal. So I just decided to heal myself. And you can always make that choice to go ahead and just heal yourself. But let's get some guidance here from the guardian angel cards on this matter. Wow, they have a lot to say. Holy moly. Okay. Every event in life presents us with new opportunities to experience even greater love. There is a jewel to be found within every teardrop. Trust. We, your angels, are guiding the current events. This is a time in which you and those close to you will emerge strengthened by ever greater bonds of love. Trust. There is nothing to fear. There is only love. You do not need another's approval to feel worthy of love. Regardless of what you've done or what you think you've failed to do from your soul's perspective, that's neither right nor wrong. And that is the truth also, right? Regardless of what you think they've done, it's neither right nor wrong. Everybody's learning and growing. And that's why that having grace for yourself and having grace for others really is very helpful. Every experience in life is here to help you expand your awareness of love so that you may embrace ever greater spheres of wisdom. You've done nothing wrong. Calm your thoughts and move your awareness to a peaceful space inside your heart. Feel the ebb and flow of love, the internal movement of the stars. Your life is ever unfolding to greater spheres of love. Relax. Do not worry about anything, for all is well. You will soon enter a time of well-centered peace and tranquility. I am surprised. I do not see the forgiveness card here, but I just keep hearing that. And so when you choose to forgive others, it is the gift that you give yourself. That is how you set yourself free. And so otherwise you're giving the events, the things that bothered you, too much energy. And I don't mean you're giving them energy. You are giving this lesson too much energy. You're giving this negative, dark energy too much of your time and attention. That's what's growing. And instead focus on the love, focus on, some of my personal story, and there are people who have definitely hurt me. And yet every night before I go to bed, I say things like, I love you, Hannah. Right? I go through the list and I send the love out into the universe and I let it go. And it has helped me heal so much. And so they don't need to explain their actions to you because they probably can't. They would have to do their own soul healing work. The question is, what were you supposed to learn from that? And I think you may, on top of other things, be having to learn how to love unconditionally yourself. And when you can do that, you can love others, forgive yourself unconditionally. We select the situations we put ourselves in, especially our birth families. And so there's this need to accept that you came here to learn how to love unconditionally and to forgive unconditionally. And maybe you're like, wow, I really thought I was really brave and I thought this was a good idea. What the heck was I thinking? Right? So sometimes there's this need to just really release and let go of the anger. It's not helpful. We are made of love and we are here to love. And so hanging on to hurt and pain serves the darkness and not the light. And we're here to spread the light. And you have such a bright light inside of yourself. And so you have prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me to believe that all is possible through love. Help me to manifest my dreams and live an inspiring and fulfilling life. Help me to feel God's presence in every moment. Help me to feel eternally loved. Thank you for being always on my side. And peace. Did I say that one ever? I might have. Calm your thoughts and move your awareness to a peaceful space inside your heart. Yes. Feel the ebb and flow of love. And then dreams. This is a wondrous time of healing and positive transformation. Embrace life each moment and keep focused on your dreams. Retain the purity of your vision and you will draw success to you. All you ever wished for, even that which seemed a distant dream, is about to manifest. It just takes love. It just takes love of self and forgiveness for you and for others. But really, I think the hard part is always forgiving us. You're welcome, K.A. Yes, I actually have started on the book. I have. I think it was part of the healing process, and I'm not sure what I wrote will ever make it to publishing, but it was very useful to me, and now I'm working on another aspect of it. So, okay, what else do I have here? Ashley, God, the question's gone. Ashley, if you have a question, you're going to need to retype it. It's been lost. Hey, Gypsy Moon Tarot, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Cherokee. You are helping me a lot tonight, and I appreciate that. Okay, so I was wondering if anyone from a past relationship is coming forward wanting a reconciliation. I keep getting signs. I'm wondering if this is what it's trying to say. Ashley, just out of curiosity, what are you, sun, moon, rising? Do you know any of those things? And I'm laughing because there's a few signs that have been really getting that. So let me see here. Past relationship. Who wants to talk? Who wants to? I want a fresh deck. Ooh, I'll use my Moon Tarot guidance cards. Thank you, Cherokee. You're welcome, Denise. Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to need a bigger table. I'm running out of space here. All right. All right. So for Ashley. You are a Leo. Okay. Just in general, how's it going being a Leo these days? Because the Leos in the readings feel like they've been working through some heartbreak and some difficulties, but they feel like they're getting it together right now. Is that about right? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Hi, Ashley. Yes, I tried to go up there this summer, but she's closed permanently now. Oh, yes. I love that. Now I remember. Okay. Oh, I'm excited that you found me too. Well, here we go. Yes. Okay. So, and look, Jennifer Renshaw, yet another Michigan girl here. Okay. Wow. Oh, whoa. Did you see that come flying out? It was the Knight of Cups. I don't know if it's a past relationship, but it's a relationship offer coming at you. We have the Two of Wands. They are just jumping out. We have Temperance. That is a recommendation to okay, so Two of Wands makes me feel like you have options. It's got a unicorn on it. The Temperance card definitely says to not go crazy with it. Okay, so, and we have the Five of Wands, which looks like they're really kind of cool because it looks like new growth, but it looks like, so Two of Wands to Five of Wands. Whoa, how many? So either you have options or they have options. Who has options? Who's got the options around here? All right, tell me about what Ashley should do. Well, when I asked what Ashley should do, we got the High Priest and the Hermit. High Priestess and the Hermit. This is following your intuition and guidance and knowing yourself really well, taking some time for yourself. I'm a little concerned that we have the Five of Wands and the Two of Wands come out with the Knight of Cups. So I feel like, yes, offers are coming, but take your time. I am not sure from this that I would really say, okay, you haven't, so that you're the one with options. So you're the Hermit, you're the High Priestess. Okay, yes, I remember that, you saying that earlier. Spiritual healing. Okay. Yes, I've been closed all summer too. I'm wondering, do you know what your rising sign is? Because I feel like Cancers have really pulled in their energy and it's been hard to open it back up. Okay. So, you Cherokee. Right. I know. This is my least favorite, but it's true. If we listen to our intuitions, right? Don't we hate it when it's like, oh my gosh, if I would have just paid attention. Oh my gosh. So yes, my Leo friend lost her house. Oh my gosh. And her new house is now here. Wow. Well, I'm glad her house is getting together. That's terrible. Oh, all right. So yes. So listening to our intuition, super important, right? That moment when you go, oh, I knew that. And then you're like, crap. Listening the first time helps. Or at least the second or third time. Okay. Well, it is almost 9:00 where I turn into a pumpkin. Did I miss a question? Because did somebody leave me a question and I didn't see it? And if so, I want to catch that right now because I would feel really bad if it got lost up in that. But oh my gosh, you guys, this has been so much fun. I'm so glad we're doing this. So I'm going to do this again next week. So same bat time, same bat place. I guess I tried to schedule it and I couldn't get it to turn on. And then apparently it came on at some point. I don't understand that. So, we'll just hit the thing. But thank you all for hitting the thumbs up and for, hanging out with me. This was so much fun. So, all right. Well, and KA, thanks for joining us. That's super fun. And Sue, I know you're in bed sleeping, but that was cool to have England check in too. And then it looks like mostly Michigan here. And Lisbeth, you are honorary Michigan girl now. All right, everybody good? Oh, thank you guys so much. This was fun. I'm going to end this now, and you have a wonderful week, and you take really good care. Bye.